Hello everybody, this is Hervé Ballot, a time to open our hearts and our minds to the infinite. Yoga is an ancient science of self and God realization. Yoga is a Sanskrit word meaning oneness, union or unity. It refers to the bringing together of our attention and our awareness to abide, to rest in our own essential spiritual nature. Yoga is knowing our spiritual nature and living in harmony with it. So today we're going to see the 5 qualities that are necessary to reach this state of a unity, this Asampragya Samadhi. And first is Shraddha, an intense devotion, which means open your heart and to empty your heart to anything, so letting go, open yourself, this big leap into the unknown. Second, pragya, discernment between what is real and what is unreal. We remember that the mind, the external mind, creates a prism that deforms and colors reality. So what we see might not be exactly what we see. So what it is not what we see. That it requires viryam, courage, strength to enter in the spiritual path. And of course, to develop the memory, to remember what we already know, what we've been knowing from always. And then capacity to meditate, to enter in this Asampragya Samadhi. So having a body and a mind prepared to do that. Thanks to constant practice and detachment, emerges the stopping of identification with the fluctuations in the consciousness. We remember that Sutra, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, when the yoga happens when we stop identificating with emotions that emerge in the mind and their excitation, in the agitation of the mind. So we can enter in Abhyasa, the constant practice of meditation, through tapas, which is to cook very slightly on the long term, every day, good habit that can go up the bad habits. Good habits takes 21 days or 40 days. Bad habits just one day, just one time, and you get used to it. And then Vairagya, the detachment. The detachment is defined as the quality of who can see and hear talking about an object without having the desire to have it. This dispassion. So constant practice and detachment are exactly the opposite of raga, the attachment. Remember the 5 dispersions where the consciousness makes this mistake with ignorance, without knowing or remembering its spiritual nature. And then attachment, identification with the body and the mind, and then attachment to everything that can satisfy body and mind. So this is a very useful tool, and then you tend to understand what these Yoga Sutras say, and all the technology, the biotechnology that is behind it. So let's try now to meditate on this concept of constant practice and detachment through devotion, discernment, courage, strength, memory, and presence of spirit, and meditation. Let us now prepare and direct towards our daily meditation. Sitting comfortably with back upright without leaning, Shoulders get down low and relaxed, nape of the neck long but without tension. Gaze to the third eye, the Kutashta, the yin tang for Chinese. Tongue in Ardha Keshari Mudra, pointing gently on soft palate. Let us go our breathing to its natural rhythm without controlling it. Now, let's get inside. Let's open our hearts and our minds to the infinite, to pure consciousness, omnipresence. One life, one presence, one power, one unique reality that is called by many names. Consciousness, God, Lord, Ishvara, Allah, Jehovah, Rama, Satamanaha, experiencing as you, as me, as everyone and everything that is in the universe. This reality is the source, the support and the substance of all that is. We are immersed in it. It is in us, around us, between us. We acknowledge that right here, where we are right now, this reality is fully present. Let us recognize and remember that we are like waves on the surface of this ocean of divine consciousness. When we meditate, we return our attention and awareness to abide in that oneness consciousness, recognizing our essential nature. Let's simply move our attention from the periphery of our awareness into the depth of ourselves. Let's put our attention and awareness back at the core of our being, back as waves return to the ocean. Let's become aware of our breath. Notice its natural flow without controlling it. Producing inhalation, exhalation. Breathing in, chant the mantra Hong, breathing your attention within to the energy that goes up. Breathing out, so. Let's go any thought or concept of separation. Observe and leave thoughts and feelings rising and move into the mind and pass away without listening to them anymore. Whenever thoughts, physical sensation in the body or noises in the environment might distract your attention, gently turn back to the observation of the mantra Hong So. Hong, breathing in, the energy gets up. So. Let us now detach our attention from mantra and the movement of energy, prana, chi. Take consciousness of your physical body, of its contact and mass on the ground. Breathe deeply in, then a profound whisper. Peace emanates from the essence of our being and pervades the mental field, our emotional nature, and our physical bodies. When we carry this portable peace with us, anywhere we go, like said Paramahansa Yogananda, slowly, gently, when you're ready, open your eyes. As we abide in this peace now, let it overflow as blessing for all beings everywhere. Let your inner light shine into the world, and remember to bring in the silence of your heart peace and joy to all that you meet. Namaste.